Hello guys, in this video I will take you through some upper body exercises that will mainly benefit athletes, but in all honesty, even though you're not an athlete, you can still do these exercises. They are very beneficial in terms of overall upper body strength and athleticism. And by the way, this workout is not specialized in any way. I'm just going to share some of the upper body exercises that I believe will optimize sports performance across various sports, whether it be basketball, baseball, rugby, swimming. Okay, so stay tuned. So the first exercise that I picked for today is the behind the neck push press. Okay, this is very good in terms of building or developing power. Okay, when I coach this exercise, I mainly tell the athletes or whoever I'm coaching that day to just generate enough power through their hips to get the weight going, and then mainly finish off the movement by using their shoulders, of course, and their upper back muscles. Okay, this is very good for building also that stability. You can see my form. Okay, I kind of hold the bar at least a second at the top. Okay, I kind of pause before I go back down. Okay, just to create or to train that core stability or trunk stability. Okay. So this is my first working set. This is 135 in weight, in pounds by the way. And you can also do this exercise nga pala, yung typical na push press where you put the bar in front. Okay, but I believe that's more of a strength oriented exercise. So the variation I picked today is more power oriented since the range of motion is shorter. Okay. So the next exercise will be pull-ups, more specifically neutral grip pull-ups, just because I think the wide grip version is more bodybuilding in an approach. Okay, this one is more optimal for athletes since the elbows are a little bit more tucked, meaning you can engage your shoulders and your arms more, okay, rather than just using your lats mainly. And I also believe that every athlete should be able to handle their own body weight, so this exercise is very helpful and very beneficial, okay, in terms of stability too. You can notice that if an athlete has poor core stability or trunk stability, he will keep swaying back and forth in the bar while doing this exercise. Okay, so what I usually tell them is to kind of squeeze their legs or their quads to avoid swinging or keeping, okay, to avoid any momentum going up. So that's the cue that I give. Moving on, we have here a unilateral dumbbell press. There's a lot of variations to this exercise. You can also do it on a bench while lying on the bench. Okay, so with this one, it requires more balance since you're moving the weight unilaterally or moving the weight with only one arm. So this one focuses a lot on that core stability, trunk stability, and shoulder strength. Okay. Next one we have is a suitcase carry. Okay, this works on the anti-lateral flexion of the trunk or the core. I did not film a lot of sets in this because it looks boring, but when I coach this one, I always tell the athletes to walk in a straight line, avoid their feet crossing each other, okay? And of course, avoid the weight touching their thighs, okay? So that the weight just doesn't lean on you. Okay, you fight that that flexion in the trunk. So that's the goal in this exercise. So the last exercise for today is a ballistic med ball toss. I use this a lot with my athletes. Okay, so this exercise focuses on two things: anti-rotation and rotational power. Okay, at the trunk. So anti-rotation is achieved by catching the ball at the middle. Okay, avoiding the ball from crossing your body. Okay, and then the next one, obviously, rotational power is achieved by throwing the ball explosively at a partner or at a wall. Okay. So the last thing that I want to share with you today is about active recovery. I've been doing this for a long time. It helped me with recovering faster from certain workouts. So active recovery essentially is, doing exercises at a very low intensity. Okay? It's about doing workouts that are much easier than your usual workouts. So what it does is it forces fresh blood and oxygen to your sore muscles, and since the blood is the one that's carrying the nutrients that your muscle needs to repair, okay, so you're gonna recover faster. So how could you do it, or how would you incorporate it? So let's say you have sore legs, okay, so you can use a stationary bike for around 15 minutes, or in this case I chose a treadmill instead of a road run, since the work is easier. Okay, I don't have to pull the ground as much since the treadmill is doing the work for me. It's spinning. Okay, so let's say naman you have a very sore upper body or sore shoulders, you can do a couple of push-ups for like 5 to 10 minutes tops, and then I guarantee you will feel a lot better than just kind of being in bed all day since you're very sore. Okay, so active recovery is essentially about that. I hope you learned new things in this video, and please don't forget to subscribe, and thank you.